All right, here we are in the lab in Atlanta. We're going to be doing a brand comparison, comparing brand X, brand Y, which are both leading national competitors, against our Linzer Pro Impact series and Pro Edge Blue series. Here, as we're painting, this is a controlled environment. We're using the same paint on the same drywall. We're using a Benjamin Moore Regal Select and an eggshell. And what we're doing is, as we're painting, we're dipping the brush for 3 seconds, tapping it on the side to release some of the excess paint, and reloading it. And as you'll see, that'll be done on each brush. And then once the brush is loaded, we will be doing these straight lines to show the capacity level of each of the brands. So going to brand Y now, as you see, he loads it, pulls it out, taps it on the side, which is the exact same thing he did with the first brush that was used. As it was loaded and tapped again. And then for a third and final time, just like the first brush, being loaded with the same equal amount of paint, using the same depth, loading half of the filament up. And here we are with brand Y, as you see, painting the first linear line. These lines are approximately about 40 inches long that he's painting. So as you see on line number 2, it starts to taper, and then as he goes into line number 3, it significantly lights up and capacity is diminished on brand Y. Now on to the Linzer series, the first one being the Pro Impact series. As you see, it's going to be loaded the exact same way as the first 2 brushes with a loading capacity. He pulls it out, taps it, goes to redunk and reload. And as you see, we're making this as equal as possible for each brush, using the same time, the same dunking, and the same tapping, while using the same paint on the same drywall. As you see, our Pro Impact is already outperforming the national brands. And even on the third line, you see it still has an immaculate level of capacity and has already surpassed both of the national competitors. And finally starts to taper off on line number 4 there. Last but not least is our Pro Edge Blue series. And with that, again, being loaded with the same amount of time, using the same paint, which is a Ben Moore Regal Select and an eggshell finish. And as you see, the brush is loaded. And we're going to go ahead and paint this last set of lines here. And as you see, even with our Pro Edge Blue series, this brush is already beating the both national competitors, brand X and brand Y. And as you see, we can even go to a 4th line with the Pro Edge Blue series. And as you see now, it's starting to lose capacity. And there you have it, folks. Thanks for watching.